not rain. Wait, could this be? Could this be our new man of the hour? Let's see. Is this you, Fran?
Hey, is this you?
Fran, you're live on Totally Driven Radio.
Why?
Why?
Who listens to this?
Actually,
is there people who listen to this?
People actually listen to this. It's scary.
What, in the desert at the border as they're waiting to jump?
Fran, we are worldwide. We're beyond.
Worldwide. Oh, so you get all the way down to South Delaware.
Slower Delaware and beyond is where we go.
I'm a big fan of Seaford.
Yes, I just drove through there the other day coming back from Virginia. I said to my co-host, Frank, I said, Frank, you are a ball buster. I said, you're one of the biggest ball busters I know. I said, but Fran actually is a bigger ball buster than you.
Well, I became a big ball buster from the Catholic Church when I was small.
See, that's what it is. It's always the Catholic upbringing. Always.
That, and I love wrestling. Hey, do you know how much I love wrestling?
Actually, no, I don't. I've never talked wrestling.
Dude, that chubby dude was my hero.
See that? Maybe sometime we'll eat together.
How are you, man? I miss you. You got to invite me over for a card game. Aunt never invites me anywhere anymore.
We haven't played cards. We haven't played cards in a while.
Well, you need to play. I
was thinking that. Yeah, you came to my house the one time when we had the card game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good layout.
You like that? A lot of food.
Yeah,
it was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
So I had a future reality TV star to my house.
You did.
I did. How did this all come about?
How retarded is that?
Anthony, our mutual friend, for people who don't know, Mr. Montone, the Ant-Man.
Yes.
Your now counterpart in the infamous Philly band, Scareho.
Well, once we stole him from the Dead Gerber Babies, Scareho actually got good.
See that? You guys destroyed my Dead Gerber Baby dream and expanded the Scareho dream. And, he's been telling me for like a year now. He's like, Fran's going to be a reality star show, which I could see. Knowing you, the type of person you are, I could totally see you as a reality star. But now that this is really happening, and the big debut is next Friday night on the Discovery Channel, what's the whole the whole part of the show? Like, you work in a motorcycle shop, Liberty Vintage Motorcycles.
Yeah, do you know Adam Kramer?
I don't think
shops all over this. Yeah, he used to have big parties and bands, Bad Luck 13 and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's Adam's Motorcycle Shop, which is more like a motorcycle museum. And there's a video on Etsy, which I guess is like the YouTube for artists. I don't know, something retarded. But there's a video of Adam talking, and they found Adam. TV people found Adam through that, and were interested in doing a TV show. And I know Adam, and he's bailed me out a million times on my own bike problems, and so I ended up working down there, and the TV show came along, and it was a stroke of luck, I guess, or maybe not. Could have been bad luck that I got involved with it. But, who knows? And it's been a long process. There's been some ups and downs. So everybody else thinks I'm going to be some kind of TV dude, and I was at a point where I didn't think it was going to happen. And now, within the last month, I guess it's all, coming together. So, Friday, July 5th, they air it at 10 o'clock. And we're having a big party at the Piazza. We got the outside screen, and Gunners Run, they're going to host it. So we'll see. About 6 people will show up, and the show will get canceled, and then I'll be back under the L sucking dick for fucking lollipops. That's if everything goes my way.
Thank God we're on internet radio, yes.
Yes, the internet. Love the internet.
Love the internet, yeah.
You guys don't have a beeper? There's no beeper in your budget?
Beeper. There's no beeper in the budget. That's an extra charge, I think.
Oh. Yeah, good times.
Honestly, I forgot all about the show. I mean, I hadn't heard nothing more about it in a long time, and then I just got the invite the other day for the premiere next week.
We filmed all winter. It was supposed to be 6 episodes. Now it's down. We're not even sure because the communication is a little weird, but I think it's coming out with 3 or 4 episodes, and then see how the public likes it, and if they like it, then we'll carry on and do more.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean they put a lot of time and money into it. I can't say anything bad about it because I actually signed contracts stating that I'm liable for up to $6 million if I do anything to ruin the TV show. So if anybody wants to pay me $7 million, I will gladly tell you everything. Yeah, it's kind of a nice feeling knowing that you're liable for $6 million.
Wow. Did you ever think that would happen?
No, but they say that's a basic contract thing with TV and movies, I guess. And the only person that it ever came down to was Mel Gibson when he ruined that movie that he was filming when he came out with his anti-Semitic whatever.
Oh, okay,
and I guess the movie sued him for like his clause was probably $25 million or whatever it is, but
right.
He actually went to court and had to pay up. So I was told.
Now, what's is it one of them shows where like people bring their bikes in and you guys like redo them or pimp them, or is it just repair?
Yeah, well, Adam's shop is it's designated. It's Liberty Vintage Cycles, which is in the Fishtown section of Philly. But what Adam does is he works on old bikes, and brings them back to life. So if you had an old bike that you like, you take it to Adam and he'll restore it, get it back up. It's not so much a tire and oil change shop for motorcycles. It's more of it's like a passion shop. If he likes the bike, and he'll bring it back.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's based on him doing that, and then me and the other cast of misfits that are down there, which is kind of an eclectic crew.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, I was talking to Anthony today, as a matter of fact, and I said, "What does he do there?" And he's like, "He's the class clown." I was like, "Okay, I can see that."
Yeah. I love all the guys involved. It's a good time. It's a lot of laughs, and I've learned. Adam is fucking like a mental Rolodex of motorcycle information. He tells me the problem on my bike before I even bring it. I'll talk to him on the phone. I'm like, dude, this is what he's like. Yeah, dude, no problem. And 90% of the time he's right. But it's fun. Yeah, totally a bunch of tards.
What was it like having the cameras and stuff follow you around?
Dude, I was stressing over it, and they hired a local crew. The production company's from Maryland, but they hired all local guys, and they were fucking awesome. So it really, because of that, I think it just became natural. Like the guys over your shoulder while you're working on something, which is uneasy, especially if you don't know what you're doing in the first place. But and you got some dude with a camera on you. But the guys were so cool that it just made it made it fun and took the edge off it. So yeah, we hit it off with the crew.
And how were they there just like certain times filming or all day long?
It was like 6 days a week, 10 to 8 pretty much. And to answer your question before, they brought in some motorcycles, and Adam knew some people with some nice bikes, and like a 1932 Matchless, which is if anybody knows anything about motorcycles, it's like one of the rarest bikes that you could come across, and it had a Rust Superior sidecar, which they say that the sidecar alone could be worth $50,000.
Wow.
So there's a storyline that goes with it, and a couple other bikes, with storylines. So I'm just hoping that whoever does it in the editing room doesn't make it generic, cheesy reality show. But I guess there's a thing called, however they break it down, however many hours of filming, and ours was 500 to 1, they call it, which is 500 hours of filming to get a 1 hour episode.
1 hour.
Yeah, so, if I'm editing, man, I'm getting bored and I'm trashing shit. So I hope they didn't trash the good stuff, Yeah, we'll see.
Wow. So they were there all winter filming, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, and then they left, and then they came back to tie up some loose ends, and then they left, and then they came back, So, yeah, it's been a long process. So hopefully everybody worked it out. And if it goes to season 2, we can just roll along.
There's no real motorcycle shows, though. I mean, it's always been like, like your West Coast choppers or whatever, all them, like Jesse James and all them building these big-ass bikes and all that. It's nothing like what you guys are doing, where like with car shows, there's like a dozen of them, all doing the same similar type thing.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I've only started watching the crap that's on TV since I've been involved with this, just so I could figure out what not to do. And I got to stop saying dude and awesome. That's what I came up with. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I watch the shows and I just cringe. I'm like, I hope we don't look like this. And I know we're going to, because that's what the public wants. But,
yeah.
You know, the guys doing it, they swore to us that this was going to be something that's, you know, not like everything else, and I'm just hoping that, you know, that's true. Or else I have to move to Canada or some shit like that and hide. Not that I don't have to hide from anything else I've done in my life, but...
Yeah, right? All right, so everybody tune in next Friday night, 10 o'clock. Discovery
we're coming
Channel.
on right after a new show called Warlocks Rising, which is on the Warlocks in Florida, I think, which is a 1%er club. Unlike the, what's the one in California that they have going? The Laughing Devils or that other show that's, I don't know.
You know
what I'm talking about?
No.
I think it was called The Ride, Bay, if I'm not mistaken.
What is it? The Devil's Ride, yes.
It was.
So there's another Devil's Ride, but I think it's a 1%er this time, gang. So.
Yeah, the Devil's Ride show was pretty awful, and it wasn't really that believable.
No, not at all. But I guess I shouldn't say anything because they're network brothers.
Yeah, don't bash your network brothers.
Yes, not yet.
Not yet. Not until
the other ones are good.
Not until like after you guys premiere. You can watch them first, and then you can bash them.
No, wait, did Tracy Guns call in before me?
Yeah, he was on for an hour.
So I can actually put on my resume that Tracy Guns is my fluffer?
Yeah, Tracy Guns opened up for you.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Now, who is he? Is that the dude that couldn't get into Guns N' Roses?
No, him and Axl formed Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
And then they had a falling out, and he went and formed LA Guns.
Love that band.
Yeah, then he was playing with Nikki Sixx and Brides of Destruction a few years ago, and now he's got a new band, and yeah.
How'd you get him on the show? You got pictures of him or something?
Through the world of Twitter.
Twitter? What's your Twitter name? Chubbly Doubly?
Bear Agnew.
Oh. I'm not done with Twitter. I was told I got to get up with Twitter, but...
You have to get a Twitter. I tell everybody every week. Anthony was asking me today, he's like, how the hell did you get Tracy Guns? That's how I get, like, all of our guests is through Twitter. I try to...
Dude, I'm like the last dude on Friendster still.
Are you still on MySpace, too?
Dude, I just found out that MySpace is coming back. I had no idea.
Well,
Timberlake bought it or something?
Says. Justin Timberlake bought it, and he thinks it's coming back.
I got banned on Facebook twice this week for making threats, or not even making threats, just stating facts. They took away my privileges of posting and liking shit.
I saw you put that up, and I thought you were just making a joke about something.
No, dude. They totally banned me for, 12 or 24 hours a pop, where I couldn't do anything but look. Painstaking, I tell you. Yeah, it's not... That's my new line.
If you're going to have a reality show, you got to have the Twitter account, because you got to tweet out, whatever, during the show, and that's how you're going to get your followers.
Nice.
That's where it all comes from. Do live tweeting during the show. People love that stuff.
Are you tweeting right now, guys?
I did tweet out that you were on here, yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't do what I do.
You know what? I never posted it. Let me post it.
Now, Frank, are you a Francis or a Frank?
Born a Francis, but just call me Frank.
Yeah, no, I was a Francis, and then they called me a Frank, and now I'm back to being a Fran, which is kind of like being bisexual, I guess. So I'm kind of like half a Frank, half a Francis. But yeah, I don't know.
I was never down with the Fran. Somebody tried calling me that once, and it didn't go over well.
I used to hate it, and old ladies would call me Franny. And if you're over 60 and you call me Franny, you get it. I'll let you go. But I hate it when the young guys try to call me Franny. That's when it gets a little serious. But yeah, good times.
Good times. And there's going to be a good time next Friday night at the Piazza in Philly. Gunners Run sponsoring the whole thing. You can go down and hang out with the boys from Philly Throttle, the new hot reality show on the Discovery Channel. The world of
I think it's
Discovery
going to be
Fran.
huge because the restoration type shows are taking over, and especially with bikes, people are going to love seeing, especially if they start bringing in old bikes. I'm going to tell you, man, you guys are, you guys may be onto something here, and definitely, because I watch a lot of them shows, and Bay's right, there's nothing like it on there right now.
Yeah, I think it's some good personalities with all the guys involved, and there's some great bikes that are going to be shown in the show. So you're getting, what most people want in TV. So some nice restoration shit and some good, retard personality stuff going on.
And that's the key. You could have the most interesting business in the world. If you don't have interesting people in it, no one's going to care.
Yeah. So we're all hoping that this works out.
With Fran, it's definitely interesting people.
Thanks, bud. Tell the wife I said hello.
I will. She said hello, and I think we're going to come down next Friday night. We got a babysitter lined up, so we're going to come down.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, definitely. Come down. I think there's going to be a couple bands playing beforehand also. So there's going to be a Jimi Hendrix impersonator that's played down the shop a couple of times. Adam does First Fridays, too. So if anybody is listening to this that speaks English, you can go to Liberty Vintage on any first Friday of the month, except for this First Friday, because we're holding it at Gunner's Run at the Piazza. But every first Friday, it's the Arts down there on Frankfurt Avenue in Fishtown. And, they get a couple kegs of beer and some live music, and people hang out and enjoy the bikes and stuff. So it's always an open house. But, yeah. Well, I look forward to seeing you and the wife next Friday.
And how about Scareho? When's the next Scareho shows?
I forget. Jesus, I don't know the dates. I think we just got one, the old Whiskey Dicks. It's called Voltage or something now, next to the Electric Factory.
Yeah, I heard they reopened that.
Yeah, we're playing there, I believe, July 15th, and we're playing, in Jersey the end of July. And I forget the date. Yeah, I'm so bad with that shit.
Cool.
But, yeah.
All right, Fran.
Yeah, man.
Thanks
for
calling in.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck with the show.
Frank, thanks. And I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Take care, Fran. Yep.
See you, man.
All right, everybody. Tune in next week, Discovery Channel, Philly Throttle. Support the Philly boys and their new show.